If us as South Africans, black, white, colored, Indian, and everybody, if we are to move ahead as South Africa, if we are to make strides as a country, if we are to cross barriers and break limitations, then we must learn to grow beyond the confines of our past, regardless of how hurtful it may be. Number one, we must challenge at all cost our assumptions and our preconceived ideas and indoctrination of white leadership in South Africa. Two, we must challenge our thinking in regards to how politics has been in the absence of our involvement in it. We must challenge our thinking in reference to how politics is, in reference to our absence in it. And we must debate vehemently what this country's future holds in reference to politics, if the future is going to consist of our absence as the next generation in it. Three, we must, as next generational leaders within politics, we must lead ourselves to seeing people better than what we have. If we never get to a point where we see past black, past white, past brown, if we don't see all people the same, we will by default remain a slave to the current political narrative that's out there. What's that narrative? Let's contextualize present politics with past pain for future financial power. Whoever does present politics with past pain has a hidden agenda. Number four, next generation in politics, we must at all costs remove prejudice. Number five, our value must cross multi-generational, multicultural. Our value must not be directed to a specific group or class of people. No, we must teach ourselves to value everyone. Number six, because we must understand that there's value in valuing diversity. Together, we can then make a positive difference in our bleeding, broken, hurtful, distraught South Africa. Number seven, next generation in politics, we must learn what it is to think independently together. Because if we think and speak the same, we kill the multifaceted solutions that awaits us to the multifaceted problems South Africa is facing today. Number nine, we must never become so confident in our own race that we can't imagine bringing change to South Africa by locking arms with the race of another. The greatest shift that our next generation can make is to shift their thinking from thinking that our lack of involvement in politics is serving South Africa positively, because it's not. Because whether I study to be a doctor, lawyer, a plumber, politics will still be at the core of the narrative of my beautiful South Africa. I want you to own your right as a next generational leader. Own your right not to be offended. Know what South Africa has become? We always use racial reference rather than challenging the merits of an argument.